The West has fallen. The White House has fallen, as evidenced by the fact there were pride flags outside the White House. You see that? Here, hold on. There were a bunch of people saying that this was like America falling because it's a violation of U.S. flag code to have the American flag flown at level with another flag. It's the full-on progressive flag, too. It's not just the gay flag. And it looks like if you zoom in close enough, I don't know, Joe. You could be doing better. There aren't a bunch of squares here. This has been ironed. So anyway, there were a bunch of conservatives that were saying, like, this is a violation of U.S. flag code. This is like an admission that the White House is controlled by foreign agents, which is not how the flag code works. Because in the flag code, you have to have the American flag flown highest. And, I mean, you got to give it to them. There's definitely no way the White House has the U.S. flag being flown higher than the pride flag shown there. Just couldn't find it, you know? Literally, like, there was a cropped out photo of this, and they were like, this is a violation of the flag code. At least as if there's not a pole on top. Like, everyone knows this. Everyone knows there's an American flag at the top of the... Why would you think otherwise? But yeah, it's a whole, like, they're foreign invaders thing, because the conservatives are obsessed with, like... Well, they do the same thing the Nazis do, right? Like, it's not enough that Jewish people be a political enemy. Jewish people have to be the envoys of some kind of evil foreign power. They called this conspiracy theory cultural Bolshevism, which was the idea that Bolshevist Marxism was a product of Jewish thought, and they were trying to invade Germany by bringing it in. It was bullshit, but they believed it. And nowadays, conservatives call it cultural Marxism, and they say basically the exact same talking points. They just don't say Jews. They say trans people. So anyway, America has fallen, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Also, there are people... So that was why people were mad yesterday. There were people mad today because a trans chick went topless in front of the White House, which... Well done. Nicely done. Congratulations. America's fallen and you did it. I have to ask, though, if trans women are men, why is this picture censored on dailymail.co.uk? What's the problem? Of course... The White House also condemned this because you can't actually show your tits off in front of the White House. This behavior is inappropriate, disrespectful for any event at the White House. It's not reflective of the event we hosted to celebrate LGBTQI+ families or the other hundreds of guests who are in attendance. Individuals in the video will not be invited to future events. Obviously, they would say this, of course. You also probably shouldn't do this, like, realistically, right? Because it's like a public thing, and if the whole argument is that trans and gay people are groomers and sexually inappropriate, this because it does play into it in the minds of some people. On the other hand, based. So that's the two thoughts that I have on this. Rose Montoya, Godspeed. Oh, look, here she is directly with the president. So, you know, in a way, it's like he's directly endorsing her getting her titties out. There's also a topless trans dude next to her, but they crop him out. Oh, well, you know. Graphic. Can I show this, or is this like graphic? Do they censor this video? Well, it's not actually graphic because she does have her hands over her titties. Here, this is what Charlie Kirk's getting mad about. Graphic. Trans TikTok quote-unquote influencer Rose Montoya posed topless at Biden's White House Pride celebration. Next to him is a biological female, also topless, who had her breasts surgically removed. Let's go.
Thank you. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Year. Happy Pride Life.
Yeah! Joe! Pride Year? That's my president. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah!
Yeah! Okay, wow. That is such a gay fucking applause.
Transgender children.
You are beautiful.
You are heard.
You belong.
You are understood.
You are loved.
And you belong. Some of the bravest and most inspiring people I've ever known.
That's our president.
Some good folks.
Can we take a little video? Hi, Mr. President. It is an honor. Trans rights are human rights. Oh, it's a video.
Honestly, very base of Joe. Unironically, it is. Yes, I do feel like Joe Biden is in a state of aging delirium, where he, like, if exposed to the right conditions, he would just be like the most progressive human on earth, because you could convince him of literally anything. I really do think if you sat Joe Biden down and tried to explain like otherkin to him, he would like 3 minutes and he'd be like, you know, some people got that dog in them, huh? Yeah. I had an old buddy. They called him the Wolf because he was real hairy. It's like that, huh? And then like, yeah, and that'd be that. He would be like a he would be like a warrior for. Inconceivable that this would happen when Obama was president. No shot. Obama was way too like self-conscious about being cool. Obama would never go down and just like casually mingle. Obama kept like hand distance, you know. He would never. Arms distance, too professional, yeah. Holy shit, is that Milo Yiannopoulos? If Milo Yiannopoulos had drip and wasn't a giant piece of shit? God damn, looking good.
Are we topless at the White House?
I think so. Here we have a biological male and a biological female, as evidenced clearly by their appearance. You know, it's really easy to tell. So I do think it's hilarious, though, that like in media that's been showing this, in spite of the conservative line, they don't censor this and they do censor this. Like, we don't censor the tits of fat boys, you know? So what's going on there, huh? Yeah, why are they upset about her being topless if she's a biological man? If anything, they'd be like censoring this and being like, you know. But right, like we know conservatives have to actively will themselves to misgender people who look like this. I'm not going to say that everyone can effortlessly correctly gender every trans person, no matter how far along they are in their transition, because things are never that easy. But like when conservatives see this person and this person, they need to like check their notes to make sure they're right. Like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a man. And that's a woman. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then they still make mistakes. Multiple conservative commentators and politicians have made mistakes by correctly gendering trans because they have to remind themselves, you know? It's unnatural. It's inhuman. They're demons. All right, you look very good. Nobody's denying that. Points made. I can see the chromosomes. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. Graphic. Trans influencer. Lord, let it rain. You did it once and you can do it again. I'll start building in arc now. Shrug, hammer, bone, time, arrow 100. So that's the conservative line, I guess. That's the that's what they've got, you know. Impressive he typed all that with one hand. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I have no words, only crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji. Just tragic. They literally want us all to die. Well, I mean, again, like, they supported January 6th, so they were fine with a federal building being stormed by Confederate flag-wearing, like, carrying Nazis. But, like, you know, someone gets their tits out. I don't fucking care. Whatever. Shapiro's still seething, even though the White House condemned the titties. Bro, why are they censoring this image? Bro. Those are male honkers. Those are male milkers. What are you doing? Are you not conceding to the idea that these are the female titties by doing this? I don't know. Also, what is this? We don't believe you. Like, the White House doesn't condemn? I have no idea what he's even trying to imply here. That they secretly like it? I kind of like it. She looks nice. Did I miss the name of this model? You did, yes. She will never be a man. True. You will never be a biological male. Trans people are not valid.